Hello everyone, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. I want to talk about something that's been going viral on social media. So apparently Michael Jordan, I guess one of his teams, won the Daytona 500 recently, and the child of the winner, I believe, allegedly had some ice in his clothes. I guess when people win, they throw Gatorade on them and ice and all that. And apparently the little boy had some ice in his shirt, and Michael Jordan was, I guess, tapping out the ice, trying to get it out the child's clothing. At first glance, you're like, what's going on here? But according to all the comments and stuff I'm seeing on social media, he was trying to get the ice out. So people who are big Michael Jordan fans are like, how could you, accuse Michael of being like a child predator or being inappropriate with a child? He was just being innocent. And you got people who saying it's inappropriate. And I'm one of the people who say it's inappropriate. I don't think, Michael should go to jail or anything extreme like that, but I think it's inappropriate. It doesn't matter if you knew the child. It doesn't matter if you know their parent. It's inappropriate whether it's in public or private. If you're going to help the child out, ask his permission. You have to ask children their permission. Can you help them with something? Can you touch them? Can you get a hug? You have to learn that. A lot of us were raised in environments where children had no say, no permission. It's whatever the adult want, but you have to ask children their permission. If you're going to help them with something basic like that, you need to ask their permission. They are people too. I didn't see Michael on camera speak to the boy prior to touching him. The boy was not facing Michael. Michael was behind the boy. I didn't see him tap him on the shoulder and say, hey, can I help you? He just started to touch the child's shirt, knocking out the ice without asking the child. You need to ask children, show children that they have a right to their own bodies and that they have a right to say yes or no to touch. You have to teach children that. If you don't, they grow up in an environment where they think it's okay for strangers, for adults, for children, whoever, to touch them without their permission. And it's not okay. As a survivor, it's not okay. And there's many people who are seeing that video and probably a little bit triggered too, like, hey, that doesn't seem right. It just does not look right, even if you think it's innocent. Again, at least ask the boy, can I help you? Hey, I see some ice in your shirt. Can I help you with that? I didn't see Michael ask the parent. Michael took it upon himself to proceed to touch the boy, knocking the ice out without getting any prior permission. And that's the part that's inappropriate. I don't care how rich you are, Michael. I don't care how much money you have, Michael. I don't care how much friends and fame you have. I don't care that your team won. It doesn't matter. You have to ask children permission or ask their parent permission. And that's where a lot of inappropriate things happen because adults are not checking on kids and making sure they're okay with everything that's going on, even if it's innocent. Teach children that they have a right to their body. They have a right to say yes or no, and to teach children what's something that's inappropriate and not appropriate. And even if it's innocent, the child should be like, oh, no, I don't want you to do that. And Michael should have been like, oh, okay, it's cool. I respect that. And Michael, you could have simply showed him how to get the ice out. Hey, little Billy, let me show you how to get the ice out. Knock it like this. He didn't try to demonstrate and he didn't get permission. And that's the part that's inappropriate to me. Today is actually Michael Jordan's birthday. So happy birthday to you, Michael Jordan. You are 63 years old and you should know better. I don't care what generation you were raised in. You got to talk to these children about what's inappropriate, what's not appropriate. And you got to ask permission because you don't own children. We don't own children. Children are their own selves. And you got to teach them right from wrong and let them know what's okay and what's not okay so they can have a better, healthy adult life. Again, Michael, I don't think he should be in prison. I don't think nothing crazy should happen to him. But I do think he needs to have a serious sit down. And I think the parent of that child needs to sit down with the child and say, son, there's a lot going on right now. And this is going to probably haunt you in the future. People are going to talk about it. And I want you to know what happened. Let the boy know what happened and allow him to ask questions. And I think Michael Jordan owes the child an apology. Like, hey, I should have asked you, was it okay for me to help you get the ice out? And that was not okay. In the future, I will always ask you permission before I try to help you with anything that has to do with your body. And your body belongs to you, and no one should be doing anything inappropriate with your body. So I want to make sure that everything is always appropriate with you.